We recording on YouTube. Cool. I need to get this damn show started. I'm super late. Let me go ahead and get my Instagram live cracking. Cause I'm way behind, dog. I ain't gonna front. I apologize. I've been super busy. I ended 2025 the same way it had been going. Like nigga, man, boy, I tell you, I ended 2025 with a BANG. Nigga, the way 2025 was going was a trip, but I ain't gonna front. I won 2025. Like, shout out to everything that happened to end 2025. I ended 2025 very well. Shout out to me. Cause yeah, man. So get my water. Get 60 seconds on YouTube. I'm a minute in. That's a beautiful thing. Put my laptop in a spot that's cool. Music check. That sound cool. I'm gonna go ahead and get this show started. I know a lot of people not gonna be in the live today because I'm catching niggas off guard. It's way later than I'm used to doing it, but here we go. First one of 2026. Happy New Year. And then there was bass. Good evening, motherfuckers and motherfuckers. This is your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game Podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. Happy New Year. Welcome to 2026, my nigga. I had a ball to end 2025. I ain't even gonna lie, my nigga. Like, nigga, I went out swinging. Nigga, I ended 2025 with a cold haymaker, my nigga. If 2025 was a comedy set, I ended that motherfucker with the closer of a lifetime. I ain't even gonna front, my nigga. But we can't live in the past, my nigga. Like I literally don't have a topic for today neither. Like, let me just preface today's episode by letting y'all know I don't have a topic. I'm just talking shit. I don't got nobody on my Instagram live, so far I don't have nobody to help me get through this episode. This ain't finna be one of them where I could lean on the comment section and shit like that, cause so far nobody in the comment section on Instagram. Y'all niggas know. Usually I be saying what's up and all that shit. I'm not live on YouTube, so I don't got nobody in the comments on the YouTube live. Like, it is what it is until somebody pop up. But, like I said, today's episode, I don't have a topic. So, what's on my mind, because, that's how I do the fucking show. I just go based on what's going on in my mind at the time. I woke up late in the motherfucker because last night I hosted Swanye. Shout out to Swanye. Shout out Ashley, Nakaya, Prashanti, and Jordan, who I ain't seen in a cool last minute. We ain't seen Jordan in forever. Jordan, where are you? My nigga APB on my nigga Jordan. But the night before that, we did Smoking and Joking, at the Diamond Club in San Bernardino. Shout out my nigga Maury, comedian Trill, who's officially comedy bully now. Shout out to that nigga. We recruited us a new member of the crew, my nigga Comedy Bullies out this motherfucker. So shout out to that. We had a cool last night. That's another one that I, kind of did a little bit of hosting, but I did like a little 15-minute set, nothing major. That shit was cool. The night before that, nigga did the Pop the Balloon comedy show with Amaricia. Shout out Amaricia Comedy, AMARICIA _ comedy. My homegirl. Love me some Amaricia, my nigga. I hosted that shit. That show went crazy. Like it's in Inglewood at the venue that they do Inglewood Vibe, no Saturday Night Vibes in Inglewood. Shout out to that. And the night before that, which was New Year's Eve, my nigga, I brought Deuce out. You know, me and my son. You know, we spent New Year's Eve together at the living room downtown LA. Shout out to that venue. You know, me and Uncle Bob, we performed there. Sean Connor hosted. Shout out to Sean Connor, comedian Sean Connor out here, nigga. Like, nigga, I've been busy, dog. I've been on stage the last 4 nights. On top of Friday night, after I did smoking and joking, I went to work. Like, nigga, not only is a nigga doing shows, nigga, I'm doing shows on nights that I still gotta clock in and drive, drive a truck, my nigga. Like, I've been running, like, constantly, my nigga. Like, that's the thing about the term motion. When niggas like, oh, he got motion or he don't got motion. Nigga, when you got motion, you busy, my nigga. Like, that's what motion is. It's constant movement, my nigga. I've been moving and grooving, my nigga. Like, I've been running. Nigga, I spent the end of 2025 and the beginning of 2026 on the run, my nigga. And shout out to it, my nigga, because like I say, nigga, you can't ask God to fill your plate up and then get mad when it's too much for you. Your eyes can't be bigger than your stomach, my nigga. Like, this is what I asked for. Like, I wanted to get more stage time. I wanted to be busier. I wanted to be more booked. Like, I wanted to be sought after in my craft. So this is what comes with it, my nigga. Like, a motherfucker got a whole lot to do. Like, nigga, I'm hosting now. Some shit I never really thought I'd do because I didn't even think I had the energy to be no host. I didn't think I had the comedic talent to be a host. Because, hosting, nigga, you gotta keep the crowd engaged. Like, you gotta keep niggas' energy up. You gotta keep niggas' attention. You gotta have the ability to get attention onto the people who you're introducing to the stage. That's not a skill that I thought I had. Like, yeah, I can host a podcast because I'm sitting in my living room and ain't nobody here. That's easy. But to control a room full of people and get them to pay attention to a motherfucker who they may or may not know, you know, about to perform, like, that's a talent that I never thought I had. So, I've been doing that recently, so shout out to that. But as far as like what was on my mind when I decided to do today's episode, as far as like, because I don't have a topic, and again, nigga, I don't have nobody in the comments. I don't got nobody to talk to. Y'all niggas ain't heard me say what's up to nan nigga. Like, I'm literally just spitting from the survival scrolls. Matter of fact, I think I'm finna fucking reset the fucking live, cause nigga, usually at least one or two motherfuckers drop by the live. Nigga, that this live dead ski, my nigga. Like, let me see. I'ma end it and then restart it and see if that motherfucker have anybody come. Pause. Because I never really had a live where I was live that long and nobody showed up. But, ain't no telling. Nigga, it might be a fucking cracking ass football game or some shit going on. Like, I don't know what the fuck happening. But like I said, nigga, there's literally nobody joining the live, which is crazy. But like I said, as far as like what I was thinking about when I turned the microphone on is how I'm going into 2026. Like the mindset that I'm bringing into 2026. Because the conversation that I had with Maury earlier was the way that I'm gonna talk to people, the way that I'm gonna address people, just the way that I'm gonna get down in general when it comes to how I'm gonna be moving through 2026. Like, I don't believe in humility. Humility ain't something that I tell people to practice. Like, I hate the term humility. What's going on, Deuce? My son up in here. What's going on? Picture perfect forever. Like, I don't believe in humility. Like, I don't believe in dimming your light for no fucking body. I don't give a fuck who it is. Like, nigga, you should always walk into the room with your chest out, my nigga, and your head up. No matter who you around, you don't never dim yourself or make yourself seem smaller than nobody. What's going on with that Naomi's dreams? What's going on, KCC? Nigga, that's why I had to reset my live. Cause I'm like, nigga, my live was dead as fuck. Like, how the fuck ain't nobody in the motherfucker? But like I said, my nigga, like I don't believe in humbling yourself. Like, nigga, I'm not no humble nigga. Like, I'm talented. I'm gifted. I work hard. I do what I'm supposed to do. So I don't feel like I should bow my head for no motherfucker. I just don't move like that. So, when it comes to how I'm gonna walk through 2026, like I'ma remain grounded, but I'm definitely gonna be talking my shit. Like I'm definitely gonna be making my motherfucking presence felt. Like, nigga, I'm not walking into no room like there's nobody who's above me, better than me, more talented than me, who deserves it more than I deserve it. None of that. Like, nigga, I'm here because I'm supposed to be, my nigga. Like, there will be no fucking imposter syndrome. Like, there will be no, like, oh man, I'm just honored to be in the building. No, nigga, I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. I'm here because I earned my way here. I'm here because I do my motherfucking thing. I'm not honored to be next to no nigga. You should be honored to be next to me. Like, nigga, I'm just as dope as you. That's why I'm here. Like, that's the energy that I'm bringing into 2026. And KC, I stopped doing YouTube live because the quality on that motherfucker was raggedy. Like, when I would go to cut the clips off the YouTube page, like that shit was looking fucked up when I would be on YouTube live. Like, once I upgrade my equipment and probably get like a better computer and better equipment to where I could stream in 4K, then I'll go back to doing YouTube lives. But until then, I'm doing pre-recorded. Like right now, I'm recording for YouTube in 4K, but later on, I'll start doing YouTube live when my equipment is a little more beefed up. Pause. But like I said, like in 2026, my nigga, like I'm not honored to be in nobody presence, nigga. I'm him. Like this is what I want everybody to be walking around like in 2026. Like, there's nobody above you. Like, I don't give a fuck if you meet Beyonce tomorrow. Like, you don't fan out for Beyonce. You look at Beyonce like, bitch, you bleed red blood and shit stinky doo doo like I do. Like, I'm not looking at nobody like, oh my God, I'm so starstruck. It's such an honor to be in your presence. No, nigga. I got in your presence because I deserve to be here. There's a reason that you met me. There's a reason that I met you. Like, every room I walk into, my nigga, like, I'm not walking in this motherfucker with stage fright no more. There's a reason y'all got me on this motherfucking stage. It's because I do this shit. Like there will be no more of that. And again, like, this is not a episode where I'm gonna tell y'all to look at yourself as above anybody. But this is a episode where I'm gonna tell y'all you're not below anybody neither, my nigga. Like, nigga, you're here because you deserve to be. You doing what you do because you supposed to. Because people seen what you do, they like what you do, and they fuck with what you do. So that's why you here, my nigga. You didn't get here by luck. You got here by the work of your hands. You got here by your drive, your talent. You doing what you were supposed to do when the opportunity presented itself. That's why you here. Not cause of no fucking strike of luck, my nigga. Because even in the context of faith-based people, religious people, motherfuckers who believe in, God, Jesus, or whatever religious background you come from. Like, nigga, God put you there for a reason. So you shouldn't be like, oh my God, thank you, Lord, for putting me here. Like, yeah, thank you, Lord, for putting me here. I deserve to be here though. The Lord chose me to be here, so I'm walking up in here my chest out because God want me to be here. Nigga, you shouldn't be like this, like, oh my God, somebody's here. You the boss. No, nigga, like I'm supposed to be in this motherfucker. Because again, if you got faith in God and belief in God and his will, it was his will for you to be there. So you should believe in God's will for you to be there. His will is for you to succeed. His will is for you to do your thing. For you to walk in that motherfucker with your chest out, my nigga, and your head up. Like I know you supposed to be a humble servant, but nigga, again, I look at the term humble as used in the Bible as being grounded. Like I'm grounded in reality. I'm grounded in the fact that I know that I got here because of the will of God. And, you know, that is what that is. But at the same time, it's God's will for me to be here. So in that, I'm still going, like I'm going to have that level of understanding that I'm supposed to be here. So I'm coming in this motherfucker fearless in everything that I do. I'm not looking at no nigga like he's an idol. I'm not looking at no nigga like he's above me. Nigga, I'm looking at you eye to eye, my nigga. It's like when you going into a motherfucking boxing match, my nigga. Like, nigga, I'm looking at you like, nigga, I could beat you no matter who you are, my nigga. Like, nobody's gonna intimidate me. Period. Because at the end of the day, the reason that I'm standing across from you in this motherfucking boxing ring is because my talent got me here. There's a reason I'm here. So I'm not finna bow down or cower or be afraid, because there's a reason that David beat Goliath, my nigga. And it wasn't out of fear. Like that's the fucking thing with everything, my nigga. Like, again, that's the energy I'm bringing into 2026. Cause like I said, I don't have no topic. What's going on, cousin Misha? Like I'm just talking shit. And again, that's what I'm on in 2026. Like, nigga, I'm coming into 2026 talking my shit. Because like I was explaining to Maury, nigga, on the phone, like, dog, at the end of the motherfucking day, like, niggas done did everything that they could to prove who they are. So now it's time to show that shit on the stage. It's time to show that shit in everything that we do. Like, niggas motion is in place now. So now it's time to start putting that shit in practice. Like, nigga, I'm kicking niggas in their ass all year, my nigga. Like, I've been showing what I can do. So now I'm not walking in nowhere like I'm just happy to be here. Nigga, I'm here because I deserve to be. So even though I am happy to be here, nigga, I'm not intimidated by nobody in this motherfucker. What's going on, 12 Cal? Like, that's the energy for 2026, my nigga. Like, you here because you supposed to be, my nigga. You didn't get lucky. And again, like I explained in like episode 12, the fortuitousness episode, nigga, you don't even look at being lucky as something to like look down on or drop your head on, because all luck is you was prepared when the opportunity presented itself. So even if you did, quote unquote, get lucky, you was prepared when you got the opportunity. So even in that, you still should poke your motherfucking chest out. Because, nigga, yeah, nigga, I had to take that shot. I had to play that lottery ticket. So even if you say, oh, you only here because you played the lottery. Yeah, but I played that motherfucker. Millions put their numbers in, but mine hit. So I'm here, nigga. Like, that's the energy that I'm taking on 2026, my nigga. No matter where I'm at, I'm there because I deserve to be there. No matter who I meet, I met you because I deserved it, my nigga. I'm supposed to be here. God put me here. So who am I to act like God's will was a fucking mistake? Because I feel like, nigga, when you get afraid of the moment, when you get imposter syndrome, you're saying that God's will was a mistake. God put you here on accident, my nigga. Nigga, God, he knew you was supposed to be there. That's why you supposed to turn the fuck up everywhere he put you. He put you there to turn the fuck up. And what you say, 12 Cal, time to get some game. Oh, what's going on, my billionaire brother? Because 12 Cal definitely is a billionaire. For him to say billionaire brother, that means fellow billionaire. Because 12 Cal is a billionaire. That nigga got billions upon billions, my nigga. The 12 and 12 Cal is for the number of zeros behind the one in his motherfucking net worth. But like I said, my nigga, like when it comes to how I'm walking around in 2026, nigga, it's God's will for me to be here. Like, shit, of all people, 12 Cal seen that shit in practice, my nigga. Like, me and 12 Cal, when he came to California, we was in Pasadena at the Ice House for D.L. Hughley's comedy night. And my boy France Cassius, I hate that I fucked his name up. My boy France Cassius, my mind is, like I said, freestyle episode, no topic, just running my mouth. But my nigga France Cassius told me, hey, Wednesday nights, DL got a room. go to DL's room and try to get on stage. I'm like, how? He like, run up on DL when you see him. Tell him your boy Franz told you about it. Ask a nigga to do some time. Bet. So 12 Kyle in town. Hit 12 Kyle like, hey, Wednesday, DL got a night. My partner told me I gotta holler at DL to get on the motherfucking stage. So me and 12 Kyle meet at the Ice House in Pasadena. So we talking shit. You know, we get there relatively early, and DL Hughley walking by. I'm like, oh, hold on real quick, 12 Kyle. I gotta go talk to DL so I could get me some stage time. Mind you, to 12 Kyle, he like, damn, nigga, you just ran up on a nigga like he wasn't a celebrity. And again, like I say, all 2026, the energy is, it's God's will for me to be here. So for me to act like the moment is bigger than me is to say that the moment is bigger than God's will. The moment that called for me to be here, God put me here. So there's no way that I'm going to act like somehow I'm not supposed to be talking to DL Hughley. So if I see DL Hughley, if I see Dave Chappelle, if I see Cat Williams, if I see Martin Lawrence, I'm running up on them niggas like they a regular motherfucker, because at the end of the day, God put me here. God wanted me to talk to you. So I'm not finna act like your presence is bigger than God's will for me to be here talking to you. That's the energy that I'm taking on 2026, my nigga. And what you say, 12 Kyle, same. I wasn't sure if there was gonna be an episode, and I never get the notifications on IG. Yeah, nigga, Instagram be on bullshit, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Instagram be on the fuckery. Same with fucking YouTube, nigga. Like, a lot of niggas was telling me like they wasn't getting a notification on YouTube. Like, the algorithm be hiding me, my nigga. I don't know what the fuck I done did. Yes, I do. I be talking shit. But nigga, Instagram don't like my black ass. And what you say, 12 Kyle? Hell yeah, there was no hesitation. You approached DL like you were supposed to hit the stage. Exactly, my nigga, because, you know, like I said, that's the thing. Like, you know, something that I was talking to my father-in-law about, because my brother-in-law is dealing with some health complications right now. And, you know, like I was explaining to him, like, you know, my disposition is very confident, and it seems real stoic about what's going on. And it's not because I don't care, or, you know, like I'm minimizing what my brother-in-law is going through, but, you know, my faith in God is that he's gonna be okay. So I'm not worried, because, you know, again, like, to be worried is to say that you don't believe in God's will for you to be successful. And, you know, again, nigga, this ain't no Christian show. This ain't no religious shit. Nigga, you could replace me saying God with the universe, or whatever the fuck you want to replace it with. Because, you know, again, nigga, my belief is it's all the same entity. We just have different methods of getting to it. We just have different methods of communicating to what that may be. But it's all the same thing in my head. You might say God with a capital G. Some niggas might say the universe. Some motherfuckers might say Allah, Buddha, the sacred cow, or whatever the fuck you believe in, my nigga. You know, but I call it God because God is a lot faster, my nigga. You know, like, but again, you here for a reason, whatever the fuck that reason may be, my nigga. And I'm not gonna disrespect what that reason is by being timid, by being scared, by having the imposter syndrome, or feeling as if I don't deserve to be there. I didn't sneak in this motherfucker. You know, like, nigga, I got here because I was supposed to be here. I got here because I worked to be here. I got here because I did what it took to be here. So I'm not finna be fucking timid or scared or shook about being in this motherfucker, no matter who's in here. I'm here because I'm supposed to be, my nigga. I wouldn't give a fuck if I got booked on a motherfucking show and I had to open up for Cat Williams after Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Martin, and motherfucking DL Hughley, or whoever, whatever the fuck. Nigga, I'm not finna feel like, oh man, how am I gonna do this? Nigga, obviously these motherfuckers book me. I'm gonna do it because I do it. I'm gonna do it because I'm good enough. You know, like I said, nigga, I done been on some amazing lineups, my nigga. Shout out my nigga Hugo. You know, like I said, that night that I turned up in front of Michael Collier, my nigga, like, Nigga, that whole lineup was cold. Nigga, that was a strong lineup. But nigga, I turned up because I'm like, nigga, I'ma let all these niggas know I belong here. I'm showing the fuck off. You know, same as Chocolate Sunday. Cause like admittedly, like I said, I was nervous, my nigga. But a lot of the nervousness was not because I felt like the moment was bigger than me. But it just was a whole lot of shit going on surrounding it. You know, because like I said, nigga, it's on YouTube. You know, I dropped a link to that motherfucker in the YouTube when I dropped this motherfucker. I drop it in the comment section or however y'all say the link in the description or whatever. I put it there so you can go watch the motherfucker, you know, for proof of what I'm talking about. But like, you know, when it comes to even that situation, nigga, once I got, you know, comfortable, when I got all the weirdness off of me, nigga, it was on from there, my nigga. Like you could see my confidence build once my nerves shook off because the nerves was more of a mental thing. You know, when it comes to performers and how we perform, the jokes wasn't formulating in my head the way that I'm used to. So because I was in such a mind fog based on how everything was going, that fucked me up because I'm like, fuck, like it's not formulating the way that I'm used to it. The crowd ain't reacting the way that I'm used to. So it was throwing me off. But nigga, once I got that weird ass applause, it was like when you in a boxing match and you kind of like nervous and then you get hit hard and you like, hold on, this nigga got me fucked up. And then it's like straight instinct, my nigga. Like that's what happened to Chocolate Sunday. Like the nerves wasn't me feeling like the moment was too big for me. The nerves was my mind is tripping. And what you say, cuzzo? Happy New Year. We leaving all the suckers behind. They can watch us from the back. And they can see as far as God's favor all 2026. We front stage on it. Exactly. What's going on, my nigga Benji Banks, BRB 47011 HopeWine.com. Fire Session Podcast, FIYAH Session Podcast. Shout out Benji Banks, my nigga Big Ken, and Trisha Michelle, my nigga. Fire Session Podcast. But like I said, dog, like nigga, the energy that I'm taking into 2026 is I'm here because I deserve to be. Like nigga, I'm talking my shit this year, my nigga. Like I'm not humbling myself. I'm not minimizing myself. I'm not being self-deprecating, my nigga. I'm showing the fuck out. Nigga, I'm doing my shit. I'm killing this shit. Nigga, I got motion because I deserve it, my nigga. I'm getting cracking because I deserve it. I'm being booked because I deserve it. Nigga, I'm out here doing my stuff, my nigga. Like, I'm cold for real. Like, nigga, I shouldn't have to be like, oh, well, you know, I'm just lucky, you know, the chips just fell in my favor. Nah, nigga, I practiced. I worked. I busted my motherfucking ass. I made sacrifices. I'm supposed to have this shit. Nigga, every time I'm getting an award, every time I'm being rewarded, every time I'm being complimented, every time a motherfucker giving me my flowers, yeah, I deserve these. Thank you so very much. But nigga, I'm not looking at it like I'm just a humble kid from a city outside of Los. No, nigga, I'm me. You know, like at the end of the day, like nigga, I'm supposed to be here. Like that's the energy that you take into every interaction, my nigga. God put you there, my nigga. You're not supposed to, you know, disrespect God's will by saying you don't deserve some shit that you have. God gave you that. So you gonna say God was wrong for giving you that? You think God accidentally gave you that? You think God accidentally put you there? Nigga, God didn't trip over his feet and have you land in here, my nigga. He knew exactly what he was doing when he put you where he put you, my nigga. So turn up, nigga. Do your shit, my nigga. You deserve that. Enjoy the gift God gave you, my nigga. Don't be like, oh, you know, I'm just so humbled to be here. Thank you. Psh, nigga, God put me here, my nigga. You know, like that's how I'm walking around, dog. Like, nigga, of course I'm here, my nigga. Like when I was at the motherfucking players bar, like I'm supposed to be at this motherfucker. Nigga, I got invited to this motherfucker. Nigga, I didn't get here on no motherfucking accident. Nigga, I'm supposed to be here. When I get my awards, when I get booked on these shows, When I get put in these rooms, when I meet these celebrities and all this shit, nigga, I'm supposed to be in this motherfucker. God put me here, my nigga. I'm not about to be like, oh man, God, he fucked around and made a mistake and put me here. No, nigga, he knew exactly what he was doing, my nigga. I'm supposed to be. This is my fucking time, my nigga. So in everything that I do, nigga, I'm poking my fucking chest out and putting my head up. Cause I'm supposed to be, my nigga. I'm not humble to meet nobody. Nigga, I'm supposed to meet you, nigga. God put me here. You know, like that's the energy that I want everybody to take into 2026, my nigga. Like it shouldn't be a situation where you nervous because you don't feel like you're good enough. You don't feel like you talented enough. You know, you talking to a motherfucking woman and it's like, oh, I know you're so used to other guys. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. She not above you and vice versa. You know, you calling motherfuckers by their first and last name like they some type of fucking celebrity, my nigga. You know, like a nigga say, dog, like, if you treat a motherfucker like a celebrity, they gonna treat you like a fan. You don't never treat nobody like they your boss and you the employee, or they the superior and you the inferior. Nigga, I'm right here with you, my nigga. Everybody who I meet, nigga, I'm eye to eye with everybody, my nigga. I don't look at no nigga like he above me or he better than me. No, nigga, I'm here because I'm supposed to be. What's going on, my nigga? Aladdin Saddam, my motherfucking brother from Kansas City, nigga. Happy New Year, nigga. You know, like I said, dog, like, nigga, you never look at the moment as too big for you. Because, again, I'm not coming into 2026 on no, like, Christian preacher shit. But, again, dog, like, nigga, whatever you believe in. Because, like I say all the time, like, nigga, you gonna believe in something. Even if it's yourself. You know, because it ain't nothing better to believe in than believing in yourself, my nigga. You know, like they said in Car Wash, you know, when Richard Pryor was the pastor and they was singing, if you gonna believe in something, why not believe in me? You know, me meaning you. Because at the end of the day, nigga, that's the ultimate belief. Like, nigga, I'm always gonna believe in me. You know, because again, whether you believe in God or anything, because again, if you believe in the terms of Christianity, the Holy Spirit should be in you. If you made in God's image, nigga, how are you not to believe that where you are is God's will for you to be there? So for you to minimize yourself in any capacity is for you to minimize God's will. For you to minimize what God gave you, my nigga. For you to minimize where God put you. You know, so if you believe in the Holy Spirit in the way that it's supposed to be believed in, meaning that's the God that's in you, how are you to minimize yourself in any capacity? You know, like, that's the fucking thing. Like, nigga, I'ma believe in me regardless. I'm never gonna minimize me. Nigga, I'm not doing that shit. You know, so when I gotta tell a motherfucker how something went, you know, what happened, why it happened, how it happened, nigga, I'm always putting me up here, my nigga. You know, because again, nigga, with the will that God has for me, with the mission that God put in me, nigga, that shit up here, my nigga. Like, I'm not no little nigga at all. God didn't make me no little nigga. God made me this. So I'm always gonna carry myself as this, as something big, as something great, as something grand. Because again, my nigga, how you gonna say God is great but you not? If you're made in God's image and God is great, how you not great? Like, that shit don't even make no motherfucking sense. If I made you in my image and you say I'm great, you say God is good all the time, why you not good all the time? If you made in my image and I'm good all the time. If God is all this shit that you be screaming and hooping and hollering about in church, God all that, and you made in his image, how you not that? How you not talking your shit if you made in the image of the great God of all shit? All knowing, all seeing, all doing, all great, all fly shit is God, but you not none of that? How? How are you humble? If you believe in God in the way that you say you believe in God, and you believe that you made in his image and he's inside you, how are you not great? How are you not turning up? How are you not showing off? Why are you lazy? Why do you feel like you don't deserve that? Why do you feel like that's too big for you, or too great for you, or too difficult for you? If you feel like God can do all things, why do you believe that there's some shit you can't do if you made in his image? If he's supposed to be all this shit and can do all this shit, and you supposed to be made out of him, how you can't do some shit? How are you saying I can't do that? Oh shit, nigga, that's above my level. That's above my pay grade. That's above my skill level. But you supposed to be in the image of God, who can do all the shit, but you can't. You know, nigga, like I said with the joke about a motherfucking BBL, like what, bitch, you thought that you not having no ass was a mistake God made? If God ain't, if you believe God don't make mistakes, you think you not having no ass was the one thing he fucked up on? You know, like that's the thing. If you genuinely believe that God don't make mistakes, why do you think he accidentally put you in the position that you in? What, you think that nigga accidentally got you booked on this show? You think he accidentally put you as the head of this business? You think he accidentally promoted you? Nigga, you think God accidentally put you in front of this broad that you talking to? Or got you this man that you talking to? You know, like, nigga, you can't disrespect the blessings that God gave you by acting like you're not supposed to have this shit. Or you're not supposed to be in this position, my nigga. You know, like, nigga, when you minimize you minimize God, my nigga. Nigga, when you minimize a position that you in, when you act like something that you have you not supposed to have, when you quote unquote humble yourself, nigga, you humbling God, my nigga. Because you saying that what God gave you, you don't deserve. He made a mistake and gave it to you. That's what you saying. You saying God accidentally put you here. God accidentally gave you this award, nigga. So you on stage at the award show with all these people who feel like you deserve to have that. You saying God made a mistake and gave me this. Like, no, my nigga, talk your shit, my nigga. Poke your chest out. Put your motherfucking head up. Let these niggas know. You know, like, that's the fucking thing, my nigga. You supposed to be screaming from the rooftops about the greatness of God. If that's what you believe, if that's your religious background, if that's what you say you believe, my nigga, you supposed to be, yeah, nigga, God did this, nigga. This is God's work, my nigga. You know, when you on them stages, when you in them boardrooms, when you in them meetings, when you're meeting people, when you doing something, when you selling your product, when you putting forth your service, I don't give a fuck if you a fucking barber, employee at a job, or any of that shit. Like, nigga, you supposed to turn up because you supposed to be there. You supposed to be doing that. You know, and again, as a representation of whatever you represent, whether that be God, your family, your religious background, or just you in general, you should be turning the fuck up. You know, because like I said, nigga, even if you a fucking atheist and all you believe in is whatever the fuck you are, what you can do, and what you woke up as, nigga, even in that context, nigga, you supposed to be turning up because you represent your fucking self. You're Jimmy Robinson, nigga. You, Jimmy, should be turning the fuck up in everything you do because you represent Jimmy everywhere you go. You know, and again, nigga, you supposed to be wherever you at. So wherever you at, nigga, you should be turning up because you supposed to be there. You shouldn't be humble to be there. You know, and if you somewhere where you feel like you shouldn't be, nigga, get somewhere else then. Because you should believe in your ability to get out of any situation that your ass is in. Nigga, you know, if you genuinely feel like you bigger than the situation you in, get out that motherfucker. You know, because again, nigga, if you don't believe in a motherfucking thing, you should believe in yourself. You should believe in your ability to solve problems. You know, because shout out my nigga Lambert, you know, my coworker. Like, that nigga told me some years back, like, nigga, a man's place on earth is to solve problems. And I believe that shit. Like, nigga, that's what I am. My nigga, I'm a walking solution. You know, my kids know that. They mom know that. My mom know that. Everybody who around me know that shit. Like, I genuinely look at myself as A motherfucker that if there's a problem that I'm presented with, I'm gonna find a solution for that motherfucker. That's what I do. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to solve problems. I'm here to take care of shit because I'm a man, and that's what I do. That's my job as a man. You know, like I said, nigga, the episode Blessings and Burdens, my nigga. You know, nigga, there are burdens that are blessings and there are blessings that are burdens, my nigga. You know, that's just what manhood is, nigga. That's what adulthood is, my nigga. Like being a fucking adult is solving problems all motherfucking day. Whether that's with your children, whether that's getting your bills paid, you getting your mortgage paid, getting your rent paid, elevating yourself, growing yourself, feeding yourself, improving yourself. There's always something that you should be solving. There's always something you should be doing. There's always some work to be done. You know, and again, you should be believing in yourself and your ability to get that work done. And what you say, 12 Cal facts, it should always begin and end with belief in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Exactly. You know, because like I say all the time, my nigga, like just about how I sell myself, how I carry myself, and all of that shit. Like I genuinely believe that if you not excited about yourself, why would I be? If you not investing in yourself, why would I? If you don't feel like you the shit, why would I? You know, like nigga, you supposed to walk in the room like you that motherfucker. Because if you don't feel like you that motherfucker, why would I feel like you that motherfucker? What's going on, Dre the investor? My little bro up in this motherfucker. What's going on, Keandre? You know, like I said, dog, like, nigga, you gotta believe in yourself at all times. Especially if you believe in God. You know, because like I said, nigga, this ain't no Christian preacher show. I'm not a Christian. You know, ain't never claimed to be Pastor Dolemite. I'm just Uncle Dolemite, a nigga with a microphone. But like I always say, nigga, I'm just here to put some shit on your mind, nigga. You know, just something to take with you after you get done listening to this motherfucker. And like I said, nigga, if you believe in God in the Christian sense, and you believe that God is in you, and you believe that God is great, you have to believe that you're great. Because if the greatest of the great made you in his image, you gotta be great. Like you should always believe that any position you get put in, any room you get put in, anything that you're doing, you should be great at it because you're made in the image of greatness. You're made in the image of some entity that can do it all, that can see it all, that knows it all. And again, if you believe that this entity, God, is flawless and he don't make mistakes, there's nothing that you're doing in your life that you should feel is a mistake, good or bad. You know, so nigga, when I always say this, whenever I'm in a fucked up position, I always ask what I did to deserve this. Where the fuck did I fuck up at? How did I get here? You know, cause like I always say this shit. Until you can acknowledge your role in your misfortune, you'll always repeat that misfortune. You know, like I said, nigga, and this is some shit that's in the Bible, nigga. In all your ways, acknowledge God, right? That's in the Bible. And again, this goes beyond Christianity, my nigga. You know, like I always say, nigga, there's game in everything. There just happens to be a whole lot of game in the Bible. And I told y'all, I read the Bible a few times. So like I said, nigga, in just that little passage, nigga, you should always acknowledge the fact that, again, if you're acknowledging God in all that you do, you're acknowledging the fact that God is in you. So you're acknowledging the fact that everything that you go through, good and bad, is his will. So even if you fucked up, even if you lost your job, even if you had a bad performance, even if you know you doing something and it don't go your way, you got a flat tire on the motherfucking highway, it happened for a reason. You know, again, don't question God on why it happened. Find a solution. Move towards solutions in all that you do. Because again, if God put you there, he'll pull you out of it. That should be your belief, my nigga. You know, if he puts you in a position, no matter what it is, He put you there as a solution to a problem. So you should be looking for a solution, my nigga. If every time you have a problem, you looking for somebody to blame, you gonna always have that problem. Because it's just like school, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, that's what life is, my nigga. Life is a school. And it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of different lessons to be learned. And if you looking for an excuse, you fail. All the excuse is a failure to learn. So like I said, nigga, when it came to the shit that happened in Chocolate Sunday, I'm not making excuses, my nigga. Like I told the homie, everything that happened in that night, good, bad, and everything else, I look at all of it as an opportunity to learn. So everything that I acknowledge is not me making an excuse for why I performed poorly. It's me making an acknowledgement of what happened. So moving forward, I won't repeat those mistakes. Because when I'm telling the homie, like, yeah, nigga, I fucked up. I was sitting outside. It was cold. It was some weird shit. Nigga, while I'm sitting here trying to do my thing, these guys, blah, 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 blah. And, that's why the shit didn't go the way I wanted it to. And he like, oh, nigga, don't make excuses. No, these are not excuses. These are next time moving forward. Even if I get put in that exact same position, I guarantee you it won't look like that again. What's going on with that West Bank Nada? Nigga, that's my motherfucking thing. Like, I don't make excuses, my nigga. I make acknowledgments. So I'm not saying that went that way because of that and that's an excuse. I'm saying that way went that way because of that. But if I get put in that position again, it's not going that way. That's what I'm telling you. So if I go back to Chocolate Sunday, they make me wait outside again. And when I walk in, they call my name, I guarantee I'm turning up on their motherfucking ass. That's what I'm saying. It's not a fucking excuse because, again, nigga, if you a football player, don't step on the basketball court. I don't believe in that shit. Like I always say, if you got 10,000 excuses on why you didn't perform well, your punk ass shouldn't have been here. I'm not finna give you no grace or no fucking mercy because when we was playing basketball, your bitch ass talking about, oh man, I just got done working out. That's why I'm missing the shots. Well, your bitch ass shouldn't have been on the court then, nigga. You should have waited. What, you think I'm supposed to be like, oh, well, that's cool. Nah, bitch ass nigga. I don't believe in excuses. Like that's just not like, like I said, my nigga, that's something that I learned from my dad growing up. Like, nigga, my dad did not tolerate no excuse from me. That's how me and him fell out. Because when the nigga who took my bike, was on some dumb shit and that nigga was making excuses, my dad was excusing that shit and I was mad in the motherfuckers. I'm like, you never took excuses from me. Like that's why I turned up on my dad about that shit. Cause I'm like, nah, nigga, we not taking excuses from nobody, motherfucker. Cause that's just how I am in life. Like I don't believe in excuses, my nigga. Nigga, once you step on that court, you're a basketball player today. So I don't give a fuck if you've been golfing your whole life. When you get on this court and I step on your bitch ass, don't tell me you a golfer. Because ain't no fucking club in your hand. Ain't no golf ball, ain't no grass. We on the basketball court. So don't tell me none of that shit. I don't want to hear nothing. Nigga, all we doing is performing. Like I said, nigga, 2026, nigga, wherever God puts you, you supposed to be there. You supposed to turn up. You supposed to do your motherfucking thing. Because to make an excuse is to minimize God's will. For you to make an excuse, for you to humble yourself, is to say that God made a mistake putting you there. God made a fucking boo-boo. Is that what you saying? Because like I tell niggas, man, if you believe in God how you say you believe in God, I need to see it. Like I say all the time about my in-laws. Like, I'ma love them motherfuckers no matter what happened between me and their daughter. Because one thing I can honestly say about my in-laws is like, that's two people who I've seen in practice actually like show that they believe in God no matter what. Like that was two people who, nigga, rain, sleet, snow, no matter what's going on, them niggas is praise God, praise God, praise God, hallelujah, bless his name. in Jesus' name, Jesus, 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 just all damn day. Like, nigga, if that's what you believe in, I need to see that shit in church, out of church, coming out the bathroom, when things is going bad, when things is going good, when shit is going your way, when shit not going your way, when you like somebody, when you don't like somebody, no matter what happened, when you good, when you sick, when you fall on your ass, when you trip over your foot, when you hit your pinky toe on the motherfucking doorstep, I need to hear that you still believing in God. Like, my in-laws, them niggas is 24/7, 365. Them niggas don't put that shit down. They gang banging for the Lord, my nigga. And I respect that shit. You know, because that's my thing. Like, nigga, I don't fuck with niggas who 1 foot in, 1 foot out on shit. What's going on, cousin Andre? Happy New Year. You know, like, that's my thing. Like, I ain't with the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, halfway kind of, cause, you know, like I say, nigga, and, you know, sorry if you're not into Christianity and shit, but I'm going to reference the Bible a lot, my nigga. Like, you know, God said, nigga, if you hot or cold, I could use you, but if you lukewarm, I'm going to spit you out. You know, that's why, like, I be telling niggas all the time, like, when it come to Christians being judgmental, I always, nigga, you going to hell way before me. I don't give a fuck what I say, what I do, how I act, what you see me do. If you a church nigga and you sitting here being judgmental of me and you be doing the same bullshit I be doing, you gonna beat me to hell. You gonna have a VIP section in hell before I get there, because I'm not 50-50. I'm all the way out. I'm cold. You lukewarm. You go to church to play. You trying to kiss ass to get to heaven. You getting to hell before I do. Trust me. If you go to church every motherfucking Sunday and smoke a blunt on your way home and go call your side bitch, and then you go do a whole bunch of bullshit like God can't see you, you beating me to hell. You're gonna be there way before me. Guaranteed. God got a spot for you, nigga, and it ain't next to him. What's going on, my nigga Jake Aura? I see you up in this motherfucker. And what you say? Much love, man. My mom just sent me this. She sad my big cousin, and yeah, the fam love the Most High for sure. Yeah, man. Shout out West Bank Nada. You know, but like I said, dog, like, nigga, at the end of the motherfucking day, like, you can't minimize God's will, my nigga. You know, and again, this ain't no Christianity shit, nigga. You see, if y'all motherfuckers watching on YouTube, I got blue rags on both sides of me, my nigga. This ain't no church shit. I got a fucking bottle of Hennessy over my shoulder, signed by Sugar Free. I got a picture of Eazy-E on my shit, nigga, not Jesus. Like, this ain't me preaching God shit, my nigga. This is just me saying real shit. If you believe in God like you say you do, you'll show it through your actions. You'll show it through your reactions. When something bad happen, you should have the faith in God to pull you out of that bullshit. If you believe in God like you say, you should believe that anything that God puts you in, you can get yourself out of. Because if you believe in him, you believe that he's inside you. If you believe that he's great, you believe that the greatness that's in him is in you. Nigga, you should never feel like no moment is too big for you. No problem is too big for you to solve, my nigga. Don't never humble yourself. You not a bitch ass nigga. You know, like I said that shit, nigga, way before I was podcasting. I said this shit back when I was a church nigga. Because like I said, nigga, I didn't read the Bible multiple times because I was bored. I read the Bible multiple times because I used to be in fucking church. Nigga, I was a super Christian churchy ass nigga. Wasn't cussing, reading the Bible all the time, paying tithes and shit. I was on all that. You know, but even then, nigga, just reading the Bible and watching how Jesus acted in the Bible, Jesus wasn't no bitch ass nigga. You know, Jesus was low-key on some gangster shit, nigga. He rolled around with a bunch of niggas that was all hood niggas. All the 12 disciples was all criminals, and my fucking phone ringing. I put that motherfucker on the charger and forgot to put that bitch on fucking silent. Whoever calling me, get off my motherfucking phone. I talk your ass after I get done recording. But like I said, my nigga, and that's really gonna fuck up the show because I can hear that shit real good. Shout out to Johnny Guitar Watson. Rest in peace. But like I said, my nigga, Like, you should never minimize God's will or his ability to make you great and do great things, my nigga. Because that's what he put inside you, my nigga. You great because he great. If you believe in him. Like I say all the time, if you believe in God, nigga, there should be nothing that happens that you feel like is too big for you. Because his will is for you to be there. And he put the greatness that's in him in you. So you should believe that your ass could turn up in any way that he can. What's going on, cousin Mimi? What you say, JR? Bro, the comedy is cold, especially the big girl thing. Yeah, nigga, if you saw my shit on Chocolate Sunday, nigga, I was turning the fuck up, my nigga. And who that? Joe Mafia, Wu Syndicate. What's that, nigga? What you say, 12 Cal? That's how you know he's a billionaire. He has a symphony as his ringtone. Man, that's Johnny Guitar Watson. I wanna tie you, baby. Thank you. Nigga, that's one of my favorite songs in the world. I love Johnny Guitar Watson. But, you know, like I said, my nigga, 2026, my nigga, the energy for 2026 is I'm here because God put me here. I'm talking my shit because the greatness that I believe is in God is in me. If God is great, so am I. If God is good all the time, so am I. It's God's will for me to be here, no matter where I'm at. And I'm going to turn up no matter where I'm at, because God put me here. And with the greatness that he put in me to put me here, whether I'm up or down, I'm turning the fuck up. You know, nigga, like I said, nigga, sometimes God gonna put you in some fucked up positions. You know, like again, nigga, life ain't about being perfect all the time. Life ain't about shit going right all the time. Because like I was telling the homie this shit before, like if life was easy, it wouldn't be fun. No matter what game you play, if you play that shit on easy mode, it's not gonna be fun after a while. Like if you play in 2K with all the sliders up and you make every single shot, eventually you're gonna get bored. If you play Madden on rookie with all the sliders up and you score a touchdown every time you touch the ball, eventually you're gonna get bored, my nigga. The fun of life is the challenge of life. You know, the fun of life is having problems to solve. You know, if you watch any movie in any time ever, if you ever watched a TV show in any time ever, there's no episode that's fun to watch or no movie that's fun to watch if there's no conflict. Superman ain't Superman without Lex Luthor, whatever the fuck his name was. Batman ain't fun to watch without the Joker, without the Penguin, without Two-Face, without Bane. Nigga, one of my favorite Batmans was the one with Heath Ledger as the Joker. Cause the Joker was the coldest villain. That made the movie. Bane whooping Batman ass made the movie dope. Nigga, Muhammad Ali ain't Muhammad Ali without Joe Frazier, my nigga. You know, like, you can't be a great champion without a great challenger, my nigga. You know, like, if you never had no great adversity, there's nothing to talk about. Don't nobody give a fuck. You know, so again, like I said, nigga, if you believe in God, when you come against a big ass fucking problem, you should believe that you got a solution for that motherfucker. Nigga, you should be happy to have a big ass problem to solve, my nigga. Because again, if you believe like you say you believe, you'll believe that you can come out of it. And what you say, JR, props also been seeing you on the marquee from Chi-Town, you taking over. Boy, stop. That nigga talking that motherfucking Chicago shit, nigga. Shout out to Chicago. I'm gonna be out there this coming weekend from the 9th to the 12th with that nigga Smash. Shout out to it. And what you say, that's a fact, worthy opponent is what makes the victory. Exactly, my nigga. Like I said, dog, like, there's no great story without a great adversity. There's no great testimony without a great test, my nigga. You know, if there was nothing great for you to overcome, there's nothing great to talk about. You know, nigga, don't nobody give a fuck about a hero with no villains. You know, the reason Gotham City is such a intriguing place is because there's so many crazy motherfuckers. Like, I feel like that's why Batman don't kill them motherfuckers. Because as long as they keep breaking out of the fucking asylum, he got a job to do. You know, if that nigga killed the Joker, he be bored. If that nigga killed the Penguin and the Riddler and all them villains and them niggas was just out of there, he wouldn't have shit to do. They wouldn't give a fuck about Batman. They wouldn't need Batman. You know, that's the thing. Like, nigga, without a great thing to do, a great problem to solve, there's nothing to talk about. You know, so again, like, nigga, it's God's will to put these challenges in front of you to show you and show others the greatness that he has and the greatness that he put in you. You know, God didn't put you here to be no bitch ass nigga. If you's a bitch ass nigga, you going to hell. Cause God didn't put you here to be no bitch ass nigga, dog. Like, God didn't put you here to be no sucker, no snitch, no backbiter, no liar, no scammer, no weak ass nigga, no coward. Nigga, if you was a bitch ass nigga, you going to hell. You know, that's the tagline for 2026, nigga. If you a bitch ass nigga, you going to hell. Cause God didn't put you here to be that, my nigga. God put you here to be great. God put you here to do great things. God put you here to be courageous. You know, his will is in your courage. If you believe in him, you should be courageous in everything you do, because you should believe that if he's great, so are you. So for you to be a bitch ass nigga, that nigga didn't tell you that. That nigga didn't show you that. That nigga didn't put that in you. You got that shit from somewhere else. Nigga, you got cowardice from somewhere else. You didn't get that from the Most High. You didn't get that from the greatest of the great, who's good all the time. Because if you not good all the time, nigga, that's the opposite of what he put in you, nigga. God don't make bitch ass niggas. But, you know, I'm at an hour and shit. I'm late in the motherfucker. I ain't trying to hold y'all niggas late. I know y'all got bedtimes and shit. So I'm gonna drop the mic on that shit. This has been your host, Uncle Dolemite of the Too Much Game podcast, live from the sanctuary once again. If you've been blessed, we gonna do an altar call, and y'all niggas could come and give your life. No, I'm just bullshitting. If you would like to support me financially, nigga, Cash App Uncle Dolemite, Uncle Dolemite. If the game helped you in any way, my nigga, you can drop me $1 or something, my nigga. You know, whatever you feel like the episode was worth, nigga. Drop me $5, $10, but I'll take $1, my nigga. I ain't tripping. Cash App Uncle Dolemite, or get you some merchandise at toomuchgamepodcast.store. TOO Much Game Podcast.store. What's going on, DJ Mr. Christian? Nigga missed the show. It was a good episode too. But like I said, my nigga, support the squad, Townhouse Media, Town E House Media, Sports for You podcast, Sports number 4 letter U podcast, and Sports for You Wrestling podcast. Shout out to them. Shout out my nigga 12 Cal from the 12 Cal podcast, number 1, number 2, Kyle podcast, and the Rap Soul podcast. The greatest music podcast you never heard. Can't say that to me, because I heard all them motherfuckers. Shout out to motherfucking Britt Renee, I Could Talk About This All Day podcast, King and Queen Germ, Pod and Saved Our Marriage, Shan, ChanBepoddin, ShanBepoddin.com. She got a bunch of shows. Shout out to Shan. Support all her shows. Who else? Rodis Live, RODES, livepodcast.com. Shout out Smash. I'll explain all this later podcast. Fuck you, Smash. I'm gonna be in Chicago next weekend and shit with that nigga. Pray for me. A More Than 92 podcast with my nigga Harrison. Fuck you, Harrison. Who else, nigga? Baylor, BTG for President podcast. Open Run with BTG podcast. I don't know if that nigga still podding, because I ain't heard none of his shit. I ain't even gonna lie, but his shit dope. Look him up. Baylorism on Twitter and all that old shit. Follow me on all social medias. Uncle Dolemite. Uncle Dolemite. I'm back on Facebook, but I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas that shit, nigga. Find me on Instagram and I'll see if I should tell you my real name. But you know, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. The podcast Too Much Game, TOO Much Game. All my comedy shit gonna be on the Uncle Dolemite YouTube page. I think I'm gonna drop a 10-minute set for New Year. Fuck it, might as well. So be on the lookout for that. But That's it. I ain't here to help you get bitches. I'm here to help you get better. Too much game.